Hello crafty friends, Alicia from Love Letter Generation. Hope you're all doing well. Today we have a Scrap Diva Designs die and we are going to do the honeycomb cutting die, and it's going to be a craft with me. So I've already pre-cut out a few pieces just to show you what it looks like once cut out. And I ended up cutting my honeycomb using this specialty paper from Basil, and it is the yellow mylar acetate. So I'm just going to fussy cut all around the honeycomb and show you how we can make some cute embellishments using it. I also used this diamond chic glitter. It is so beautiful. I recently hauled this from Craft Online, as well as the Basil Basics yellow mylar acetate that I am cutting around now. So I find it easy to do it this way, just by cutting off all the excess around the edging. That way it makes it easier to fussy cut. And I'm using my favorite scissors, which are by Timber and Thread, and I believe that they are called tailor scissors or upholstery scissors. It's quite possibly tailor scissors. So if you're wanting to find those, there is a Timber and Thread website which you could just Google. Otherwise, they are available at Spotlight Australia. So just cutting this acetate to the best I can. My eyes are so bad, but I really concentrate, and these scissors are perfect for small, like fussy cutting like this, and they are really sharp and just such a good quality scissors. I absolutely love using these in my everyday crafting. And please don't forget to check out my links down below in the description box, as well as my 10% off coupon code to Scrap Diva Designs. That will help save you a little bit of money. And this month they were such gorgeous dies. As you can see, I've already pre-cut out so many in the bee theme. So just going to grab my glue now, and we are going to use, this is like an E6000 glue, and I basically just go all around the edges of the acetate to glue down then the other piece of cardstock paper on top. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just adding that beautiful champagne chic glitter cardstock on top of that now, and I'm just going to use these coasters. They press down on things really well. They're really weighted, like marble coasters, and I find they work perfect for if you want to flatten a project down. And I am almost out of my glue as well, so you can see there I'm like really squeezing the tube to get the glue out. Oh, I am going through so much glue lately, and so much cardstock and so much foam tape and foam, just using it all for these beautiful dies. But I have so much fun creating these projects. It just keeps my crafting so interesting, and it keeps me creative, and I just love being on design teams. So I'm just making sure that they are sticking down nice and flat. And now I'm just going to glue some of the Bee Words 1, which is also available from the Scrap Diva Designs website. We're going to pop them together. I'm thinking of using some of these word embellishments to go onto our honeycomb embellishment. And I did these in a variety of different types of materials. So I used foam, I used glitter cardstock, I used patterned paper cardstock. And that basil mylar acetate is no longer available, unfortunately. You may be able to find somewhere, one of your local online scrapbooking stores. That's where I found mine. I found it from Craft Online. But Basil Basics no longer do the mylar acetate sheets. I'm not sure why. They're my favorite thing to use, but they have unfortunately discontinued them. We used to be able to purchase it from Spotlight, and I absolutely love the pearl mylar acetate. It was a really beautiful pale pink color. So when I found this yellow mylar acetate, I was just like, oh my gosh, that is going to make the most amazing honey. So you can see I used it up to the right there on my honey pot, which I am currently making. I've used the mylar yellow acetate to do the oozing of the honey, like the honey is dripping out of the jar, out of the honey pot. So we have Be Kind. I did a couple of these word pieces the same, like I die cut them out twice. There are other words that you could see there in the Be Words #1 set, which you will see later on in further projects. But for now, I just wanted a couple of words so I can include that onto our honeycomb. And I've also cut out some cute little bees, which you can see up the top there as well. So I may include one of those bees from the, I believe it's the stitched bee die. But I'll be showing you that one very soon. just making sure everything is sticking down. When you're using glitter cardstock and foam, you sort of have to hold it and press down for a while in order for it to like stick really well. And so I'm just going to grab my honeycomb now. I'm going to show you how it turned out. See how gorgeous that effect is. Isn't it beautiful? It looks like real honeycomb, like good enough to eat. Look at that. So, so gorgeous. So I was just trying to see which word I wanted to use for my honey pot before I add it to my honeycomb. Just wanted to make sure I'm not using the wrong word piece for what I am creating. And I also don't like things clashing, so I'm trying to see which word fits best with what honeycomb. So we've got the honeycomb that has like a pale pink cardstock on the top, and then we've got the honeycomb that has that champagne gold glitter cardstock. And I feel like if I use the word with the glitter cardstock onto the glitter cardstock honeycomb, it's just going to clash too much. So just propping some adhesive foam onto the word honey. This one I was happy with, and I thought it went really well with this piece of honeycomb. So I'm just now figuring out like the positioning. Positioning is everything to me. It's got to be in the right spot. And then I realized I wanted to give it a bit of extra dimension. Just using the one lot of adhesive foam just wasn't high enough for me, so I went double the foam. And so we're just going to glue some of those little stitched bees. Using this die here. So cute. So I did a variety of different colors with the bees. I did this yellow cardstock with the gold glitter. I also did black glitter cardstock with yellow cardstock. I did, and I think it was black cardstock just with yellow cardstock as well. So I did a combination of 3 different like types of bees. I just like having that variety that I can choose from and then see which one I prefer. It's a great way to figure out what you really like as well and what looks really good. And I'm not really a huge fan of using the black and yellow, even though bees are black and yellow. It's sort of not really a colour that I would usually use together. So that's why I really enjoyed doing the yellow cardstock with the gold champagne glitter cardstock. I thought that made the bees look so pretty. So I think I'm going to go with that on the embellishment. So I just needed to be sure before I adhere it down permanently. And then we're going to stick a little bit of foam tape on the bee as well. I just really wanted to use more sort of lighter, softer colours for these projects. So I'm just going to position that bee on the bottom of the Y in honey. I just think that that's a really good spot to position something like a certain type of embellishment onto a letter like Y. Anything that has that little, you know, loop down the bottom, the little hook, I guess you would call it. So that is looking super cute, but it needs some bling. So I've just gone and grabbed my diamond dots, and we're going to pull out some pretty sort of like white iridescent diamond dots and stick some of those onto the tiny little bee embellishment. And I'm going to use my little diamond pen tool as well to easily pick the little diamond dots up. Just makes it so easy using these. And I usually end up using the wax tip side. I find that easy. So I'm just going to dab a couple of little blobs of glue on the bee where I want to pop on those diamond dots. And keep your eye out for more projects using the Scrap Diva Designs dies and stamps from the August release. There's back to school as well as bee themed, and so adorable. So I'm just moving those diamond dots around now, make sure they're on there like in a good position. And now I'm going to add just a couple to the feelers or the antenna. I don't know if you'd call them feelers or the antenna of the of the bee. So I'm just trying to do it up close just so you guys can see there what I did, because you couldn't really see before. But how gorgeous is this honeycomb embellishment? It turned out so pretty. And then you can just add this to whatever crafty project you want to. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for all your wonderful comments and supporting me along the way. Like I said, keep your eye out for more projects using Scrap Diva designs. And I hope you take some inspiration from this honeycomb. Yes, you may not be able to get that yellow basil mylar acetate anymore, but if you can think of any other type of, maybe like a yellow transparent vinyl or anything like that that you can get your hands on that's similar, I think that would still work really well and look really good. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.